a drawing on the fridge with a house and two stick people. One of them has a frown, the other is circled out. She taught me bedtime stories where the villain had his name. She rewrote the maps I used to fold into my shame. Told me he was thunder, then praised me for the fear. Gave me a medal for the silence when I started to steer. I learned to trace her words like braille against my skin, to taste the sugar of her anger and swallow it within. Neighbors think we're normal, smiles tied up with thread, but she planted seeds of winter where summer used to spread. Mother, she teach me how to stitch my heart back whole. You taught me how to point and make his name a whole. You called it love, I called it war beneath a lullaby. If this is motherhood, then mother, you lie. You're not a mother when you break the world to bend it. You're a villain in a photograph, and I am tired of lending credit. Birthday candles blew out to stories that were bent. 1,000 tiny versions of him I wasn't allowed to invent. She stacked the truth like blocks and then knocked them down with glee. Told me this is safety and this is what you need to be. I learned to hide a longing for a father's ordinary hands, to write his numbers down in secret, to memorize the plans. There's a quiet in my chest where two voices used to meet. One voice taught me love by making the other incomplete. A mother should teach me how to stitch my heart back whole. You taught me how to point and make his name a whole. You called it love, I called it war beneath a lullaby. If this is motherhood, then mother, you lied. You're not a mother when you teach a child to hate. You're a villain with a nursery rhyme, and I am tired of taking bait. I still keep his picture folded under papers I don't show. I still whisper his name in places only it can go. There's grief for what I lost, no winner, only cost. A childhood cut in halves and half the map is lost. I am learning how to say his name without the tremor, learning that love can live in rooms you didn't enter. Teach me how to stitch my heart back whole. You taught me how to point and make his name a whole. You called it love, I called it war beneath a lullaby. If this is motherhood, then mother, you lied. You're not a mother when you lose a child to fear. You're a villain in the doorway, but I'm walking out of here. I fold the drawing back into a drawer and put his name